about a lot. In my opinion, you're not talked about nearly as much as you should be. I think you deserve a lot more love. I think that I don't know why on earth there hasn't been a fight with you and Triple G. I know you would love to fight Saul Canelo Alvarez. Where's your mindset right now when it comes to those two fighters and ultimately getting in the ring with them?
I mean, it makes the road a lot better, you know. Of course, that's the fights that I want. I want to fight Golovkin before he ends his career. Canelo's at the top of the world right now. Stick me in there. Let's see if it's real. I'm going for my 30th fight this weekend. Hey, I got experience. 21 knockouts. I can punch. I mean, I've seen all type of styles. I don't know why they're not talking about me. It's just one of those things that, I'm with the best in the world. I am the best in the world. So why haven't they called up on Jamal Charlo to fight? Because it's not going to be an easy fight. These fighters, the way Mayweather did his career, he got everybody thinking business instead of thinking, let's fight. You can't hide behind a network. You can't, let any of that, stop you from fighting the best in the world, the best.
Wow. That was a segment of ESPN. Shout out to Stephen A. Smith. He was interviewing Jamal Charlo. That's the big twin, the WBC middleweight champion of the world by default. Now, he breaks silence on the Mayweather model, and he confessed, him being a PBC fighter, Al Heyman fighter, that it's too many fighters that's trying to be like Floyd Money Mayweather and hiding behind promotional companies and networks. You can't do that any longer. So, me counterpunching Jamal Charlo, I 100% agree with Jamal Charlo. And I'm glad somebody they're starting to wake up, okay? Now, Gary Russell Jr. is the first he was the pioneer. And he was trying to fight people in his own stable, and they were giving him problems, putting hurdles too high to even get that, hiding from Santa Cruz. Lee Santa Cruz, what is so special about Santa Cruz? I know he has a country behind him. They don't want that fight to happen. They don't want him to go in there and fight someone like Gary Russell Jr. And Gary Russell Jr. was just supposed to play ball. But anyway, back to Jamal Charlo, because he's the second, okay? He's the second to come out and start saying what these fighters are not doing. These fighters are trying to be too much like Mayweather. We're not even trying to be pretty boy Mayweather. They don't even know what that's like. They look at Pacquiao, Mayweather, Mayweather Berto, Mayweather Maidana, Mayweather Ortiz. They're looking at all these post pretty boy Floyd Mayweather fights, and then they're trying to base their whole career on that motto alone. You can't do that, people. You have to remember who pretty boy Floyd was. He fought everybody. Sean Bay Menzel, Zab Judah, Cotto. Even though Cotto was damaged at that time, but still, Cotto. Okay, he had Cotto on his resume. He had a lot of fighters. Jarrell Chop Corley, those type of guys. Diego Corrales, Castillo, Hatton, Oscar De La Hoya. He had a plethora of, and these were champions, people. He was fighting. Sugar Shane Mosley's another one. Okay. These fighters are trying to be like Floyd Money Mayweather. You have to be a caterpillar before you can cocoon. These fighters already think they can fly and ain't going nowhere. They're flapping and walking on the ground like this and thinking they're flying. Okay? That's not the case. But Jamal Charlo, he has to understand something. You can't say, I don't know why these fighters don't want to fight me, when you're avoiding fights that are possible for you. That lucrative amount of money that Eddie Hearn offered him, he better accept it, because if he doesn't, this interview means nothing. You're just flapping your gums at that point. Yeah, you bring up Mayweather and other fighters, but what are you doing for your career? There's an undefeated